Hello and welcome to my channel. This is cryptocurrency trading channel, training and also mentorship. So all my videos I'll be posting mostly on how to trade and make profit on cryptocurrency. Do well to subscribe on my channel to be able to get more videos. Welcome, and in this video we are going to talk about how to trade with a definite buy zone and target in a signal. So this one has a definite buy zone and also a definite signal. You can wait to make your profit. So it says buying BLZ bag. All right. So I'm not going to read all these. So the first buy zone is between 380 to 480 Satoshi, and the second buy zone is between 340 to 350 Satoshi. So what this means is that if you miss buying between the first zone, you can also buy between the second zone. But if you look at it, the second zone is less than the first zone. So if you enter the market and see the price between 340 to 350, is okay to buy then. And also if you have the price has passed 340 to 350, you can also enter between 380 to 400. So these are the buy zone the buy zone. Then when you buy, also wait to get your profit in the targets below. So the first target says 425, so to 630. So let's open Binance and check this out. So this is Binance, and we are going to we are trading BLZ in the pair of BTC. So if you look at this, the price is already 407 Satoshi. All right. So when we look at the first buy zone, it has already passed 400. It's supposed to stop at 400. But let's go and see something, what we can do about this. So we're going to use a limit buy order to buy lower than 400 Satoshi. So we're waiting to see this chart before we can buy. Okay, having a little network problem. All right, now the network is back and we'll have to do the trade. Let's look at the chart again. Okay, as you can see, it's actually pumping up, right? And the high, the 24 hours high, is already 407, and you can see the low is 368. So we're going to buy lower than 407. Okay, now we click on the buy. First of all, let's just look at our wallet balance, what we are going to use to make this trade. I'm going to check the Bitcoin address balance for this trade. All right, then we see the BTC. The BTC value we are going to use for this trade is $86, $86.34. Then we go back to trade. So what we do is we click on this. Okay, it's on limit already, it's on limit. Then we say if the price goes below let's say 399, then we can buy. Remember, we have $80 something to trade with. So if you see, look at it here, $86 to trade with. What we do is we can either trade with 25% of it, 50% of it, 75% of it, or 100% of it. Now let's say we are trading with 100% of our balance, of our wallet balance, right? So we say if the price drops at 399 Satoshi, let us buy 100% with our BTC balance. So it's also is advisable to use not to use 100% of your balance to enter into a particular trade. So like not putting your eggs in one basket, right? So you have to divide it, probably 25, depending on the amount you have on your wallet. If you have a little amount, you can also trade it with 100%. But if you have a higher amount of your wallet, you can just divide your assets, divide your portfolio or your wallet balance and put it inside different trades, okay? So that if any loss is going to be seen in a particular trade, you know it's not going to affect all your balance, okay? So but here on this trade, we are trading with 100% of our balance. Then we click on buy sources. Then let's check our open orders. As you can see, 0% fail. It has not been failed. So this has been placed on the order book. So the order book is here. As you can see, this one is on the red, and for those people selling. Then this one is on what? The green, for those people trying to buy. So we are going to come back to this trade to check if our trade has executed or not. Now it is possible that this trade is not going to execute. It's not going to execute. It's not going to go below or to go lower to 399 Satoshi. It might just be going up, and probably it also go below. Now see do you see the order book? On the order book, our own has come up 300. The last one on the green side says okay, it's out, right? It will come up again. So if it comes up, you see a little yellow arrow by the side to show you that is where your order is on the order book. So we come back later to check our trade. As you can see, we are still waiting for this trade, and we actually placed the order a few minutes past 12. I think 12 dollars. Oh wow. Has the order been executed? All right, let's check if we have our order executed. Oh wow, so we have our order executed already. So let's check the chart again. So if you look at this, actually we entered this trade at a minute past 12 or 2 minutes past 12, and this is 12:38. So our order has been executed. If you look at this analysis by the left hand side, you see the low value of this particular chart bar on the chart is 398, and our own order, we placed it at 399 Satoshi, and it has been executed. All right, so let's go and complete our trade. So we have this to sell already. Okay, so we have BLZ to sell. Let's look at our wallet. Let's check. So as you can see, we actually traded with 87.30 something cents. Okay, that is not 87, I mean $86 point 30 something cents. Okay, let's say at $86. All right, now we have $87 already, because the price of this has gotten to 401 Satoshi. So the price will keep increasing as the Satoshi price of BLZ increases. So let's check our target. So here we are. Our targets are, the first target is 425 Satoshi, second target is 449 Satoshi, third is 479, next 499 Satoshi, next is 560 Satoshi, and the last target is 630 Satoshi. Then the stop loss should be used 8% lower to buy zone. You remember what we buy with? We place our order with 399 Satoshi. So let's do a little calculation. As you can see, mathematics comes in virtually in everything we are doing with math. So let's do a little mathematics in order to use a stop loss, so we can be able to stop a loss if the price starts to go down, and also we can also take a profit if the price starts to go up. So let us open a calculator. Now here is our calculator, and we are using 8% to our buy zone. So we bought at 399, right? So 8%, 8 divided by 100, you see, multiply by 399 is what we have, 31.92 minus 399. So we actually have 367 approximately. So we are going to use a 367 as our stop loss. Okay, then we go back to Binance. And here we are. Let's go back to trades. Then we are selling BLZ. We have bought. Then let us see how we can be able to sell using a stop loss of 8% from our buy zone. So we go ahead and click on the limit, use OCO order. We can say if this reaches first target, we can decide to sell it as first target, or we use second target, but we should be sure to use our stop loss, which is 367 Satoshi. So let's check. First target is 425, right? As you can see, the first target is 425. Okay, let us use 449 as the take profit. 449 instead of using the first target. Let's use 449. Okay, so we come back here and say if the price reaches to 0. So make sure that this is up to 8 decimal places. 449, right? That's it. 449. Then we take a profit if the price reaches. So we are using OCO, and the OCO means one cancels another, right? One order cancels another. So we have two orders. One is to take a profit and one is to stop a loss. So anyone that gets first, the next will be cancelled. Then we say the trigger price of this to be, that's the stop price. Let's say it is 0.00369. We are using a number higher than our stop limit price. Now let's see it again on the calculator. So we are going to stop our loss when the price gets to 367 Satoshi. So we say if the price reaches 369 Satoshi, let us place this with 367 on the order book, right? This is our trigger price, and this is our main limit price to stop our loss. Then we are selling it 100%. Okay, I hope this is clear. This one is what? Our take profit. This one is what? The trigger price that says this one, that makes this one to be executed. So okay, let me explain it again. Look at this, the market price is 401 Satoshi, right? If the price of BLZ gets to 369 Satoshi, our order will be placed on the order book to sell BLZ at the rate of 367 Satoshi, and we are selling it 100%, which is 691 BLZ. So we have 691 BLZ. So in this case, we have made the entries. So we go ahead and click the sell button. The confirmation says limit price is 449 Satoshi, stop price is 369 Satoshi, and also the limit price is the stop limit price is 367 Satoshi. Then the total, we are selling the 100% of our BLZ, which is 691 BLZ. So we click on what? Sell BLZ. Alright, so success. So let us open our order, the open orders. I'm going to see the list. As you can see, we have 2 orders. We placed it at the same time. That is the function of OCO. So as you are trading, OCO is very good to use. Yeah, so like I keep on making this reference. OCO is very good to use. So first of all, the one says stop limit. So the first order here is going to stop our loss. When the price reaches to 367 Satoshi, it will be sold. Then if the price reaches to 449 Satoshi, it will also be sold, and we have a profit. So we are going to come back to this trade to check what has happened in our trade. So if the first has been executed or the last has been executed, then if we look at the chart, if you come back and look at the chart, if none has been executed, if the chart or the price has passed our first take profit, the price has passed our first take profit, you can be able to adjust our sell order. The first target here is what? 425 Satoshi, right? So if we come back and the first target has been made, we can also decide to use our first target to be a stop loss instead of what we have on our calculated value. I don't know whether you understand this. Now let me explain again. Our calculated value as a stop loss is what? 367 Satoshi, and that is what we are going to use as a stop loss, because the trade has not actually made any profit. Now, if the price has passed 425 Satoshi, which is the first target, instead of using this as a stop loss, we come and use 425 Satoshi as a stop loss. Therefore, we have made a little profit, and then try to prevent it. If it starts going down, we have made a profit already, and we keep that profit, right? And our order gets executed. Then we keep on adjusting. If you are ready to be monitoring the market, you can keep on adjusting it until you take all the profit, right? And also prevent any loss that might come. So this is how to use a predefined signal where you have the sell the buy zone and also the stop loss values, then the percentage to use to prevent a stop loss, right? So that's it. So still on this trade of BLZ in the pair of BTC, the trade has already reached 405 Satoshi. So to determine our profit already, we said we entered this trade with BTC worth $86, 86 point something dollars, something like that. So but let's just say $86. So far we have made minusing $86 from 88. So far we have made $2 in this trade already. So because we bought this at the rate of 399 Satoshi, and the price has reached 405 Satoshi, right? So we have made $2 plus profit already. So we are still coming back to check it from time to time. We check the trade to see if it has been executed, though the price is still low. We placed it as a 449 Satoshi to sell off to make more profit and also to stop a loss. Okay, loading network problem. Okay, so actually the trade has not been executed because it is still at 405 Satoshi. So we still come back to it to check it. Still talking about the profit. It depends on the amount you entered with. Like this is mainly my training account. So some people, if you enter with $10, you would be expecting the same profit somebody that enters with $1,000 is making, right? So profit depends on how much you entered with. So that's it about the profit. All right, we are still watching this trade. As you can see, this trade has reached 445 Satoshi, and we have our open orders. The open order we have is to stop a loss. We say let it be, if it goes down to 367, then it should sell out so that we stop a loss. But if it reaches 449 Satoshi, then it should sell off so that we make a profit. This trade has already reached 445, right? It's coming down a little bit, but we believe that it's going to go up. So just like we said, we can use the first target to use it as our stop loss. So let's see it. So since we have made a profit and we have gotten our first target, which is 425, so see what we are going to do. We are going to secure that profit then and extend our next profit to the third target, right? So we are going to use the first target, which is 225, as our stop loss instead of the 8% which we used previously. So let's go back to cancel this trade. So we go ahead and say open orders. Then we are going to cancel it. Since we used OCO to place this order, if we cancel any of the orders, then the next one is going to be cancelled too. We are having a little network problem. This is an issue in terms of trading, so network can also make you not to achieve what you're supposed to achieve also, depending on where you are actually. So let's see what happens. Wow. All right, so this is our open orders. We cancel it. 449, that's our target to take a profit, and we are canceling it. So let's see our next. Cancel this. Okay, so it has been cancelled. Now as you can see, the two of them cancelled together, right? That's why it said OCO. One cancels another, so it has been cancelled. The two of them has been cancelled. So what we say is, for us to take our first profit, we are going to adjust our trade using OCO again. So we say, if the price goes to the third target, which is 479 Satoshi, then let us take a profit. So we say this should be 479 Satoshi. Then we are going to take a profit. Then we say, if the price comes below this 428. Now if you are watching this, most of the times we make the top price to be higher, a little bit higher than the limit price. Then we say, if it gets below 428 Satoshi, we are going to place this 425 on the order book. Oh, look at this, we are on the buy, so we switch back to sell. We are selling, we are not buying. So we say 100%. Now let me explain this very well again. You remember our first trade? First of all, we bought at the rate of 399 Satoshi, right? Then we used 8% stop loss in case if the price starts going down, to prevent loss. And fortunately for us, the price did not go down, right? The price went up past first target and about to pass the second target, which it reached 445, remaining just 4 Satoshi for our other trade to get executed. But then we saw that it's almost getting to the second target. Then we cancelled our trade. Then what we are doing now is, we are trying to use the first target as our now stop loss. So what the idea is, we have, using this trade, we have secured the first target as our profit, then expecting the next one, right? Which is, we are expecting it to reach up to 479 Satoshi to take that profit again, in case if we are not online to monitor it. If it reaches 479 Satoshi, it gets executed. So this is exactly what we have here. I hope this is clear. So we say, when it gets to 479, take the profit. If it later goes below or down to 428, as you can see, it is on 430, right? We can still push it more below, down also. Then if it gets below this, or exactly to 428 Satoshi, then it should be placed on the order book to sell 691 BLZ at the rate of 425 Satoshi. So we click on what? Sell. Then look at it here. The limit price 479, stop price 208. Sorry, 428, then stop limit price 425. Then we are selling 100% of what? BLZ, which is 691. So we click on sell, and that's success. So we open the open orders again. As you can see, we have adjusted this trade. So what we actually did, we have secured the first target. So in this trade, we are not going to lose any money. We are going to make much gain. Then if you check our balance, let's check our balance. You can see we have $96 already. So this trade so far, we have made $10, right? We have made $10. So we traded with $86, right? Then we have $96 already. So we've made $10 in this trade so far. Let's go back to this. On the chart, this is where we entered this trade from this bar. And if you look at this chart is a 1 hour chart. Okay, this is where we entered. So the first target was here. The first target was we entered here, and within 1 hour the first target was made. Let's check it. The first target here is what? 425 Satoshi, right? Then within an hour it reached we entered on this. Now the next one, it reached a high of 426 Satoshi, right? So here is the first target. Then it came down a little again, and now here is what? The next target, which is the second target, right? And it's almost getting to the third target. The third target is actually 479 Satoshi. Okay, so this one is about to reach the second target, and as we have witnessed, we have secured the first target, right? So we have made a profit already. If this goes down again, be sure that with this open order we have, our profit is already secured on the first target. I hope this is very clear. So this is how to be able to stop your loss or your profit. We have taken a profit, and then you are stopping further loss. So that's it. We are still coming back on this trade to check if actually this has been executed, so before we end the trade. Alright, so see you on the next one when we come back. Alright, we are back to check our trade. So what we are going to do, let's click on the open orders. Is empty, which means our order has been executed. Now let's click on the history and check. Alright, so if you see the first on the, you see S there, BLZ in the pair of BTC. So the average price which it was sold was that's 425 Satoshi. So it was sold at the rate of 425 Satoshi. Therefore, our trade has been sold and we have secured the first profit. Now, if you look at the targets, it's possible that this trade is going to reach up to 630 Satoshi, but no trader is actually 100% accurate. All right, so even as you can do your analysis and all that, but at least we trade based on speculations, right, and estimations. So we have the most important thing is that we have taken a profit, which is the first target. Unfortunately, our trade got stopped, so we are not able to reach the second target, and we didn't get any loss, right? That is the most important thing, and we have gotten a profit. So the profit we've gotten so far, we enter this trade, so we check our BTC. We traded with 100%, so we are still looking at the BTC price. Now the BTC price here is $96. So, and we traded with BTC that is worth $86. Therefore we have made $10 gain, right? So I hope this is clear, the explanation is clear. So we have come to the end of this trade. So let us look at the chart once more. This is the chart. It's opening. So let's see how far we have gone in this trade, where we entered and also where we stopped. Still having network issue and going to sort this out. All right, looking at it here, this is exactly where we entered. This one, this bar, and the chart is still on 1 hour chart. So we entered here, we bought at the rate of 399 Satoshi. So this one is 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. So this is 6 hours, and this is 7 hours. If you look at this, okay, let's check on this. Okay, this is the 6 hours, and the low of this is 427 Satoshi, which is not what we entered. We entered to sell this at the rate of 425 Satoshi. So this is actually, this last bar, this is where our trade got sold out. So, and the low here is what? 425 Satoshi. That's exactly what we put, and that is what happened. That is where our trade got executed. So this is, I hope this is clear. Assuming this didn't get up to 425 Satoshi, therefore we will be hoping to reach the next target. So the possibility is that this trade can reach to the 4th or 6th target, but the most important thing that is, well, we have taken a profit. I remember when I started to trade, I never used the OCO order to take profit or to stop a loss. All I do is what? I keep on waiting on next target until the coin start to go down, right? So it's good when you trade also, don't trade with greediness, all right? So take a profit in any coin or in any trade, wait for another signal or wait for another trade, take a profit, wait for another one, take a profit, and that's it. So trades keep on coming. Trade can never stop as far as cryptocurrency is concerned. We keep on seeing trades, we keep on entering and keep on exiting, right? So all we are hoping for is what? To keep on making profits in any trade, whether we take the first target, the second target, or we take all the targets. So if you look at this on this is the signal channel, and okay, let's see. Okay, this says hard, pumping hard, and third target met, right? So this particular one hard, we made the to the third target so far. Then okay, so this particular one is alpha. This is alpha, all targets met. As you can see, if you look at this alpha, it was posted on the 14th of we posted this on the 14th of January, and all targets of this particular trade, the last target is 200 satoshi, and this particular alpha went more than 2200 and something satoshi. So if you go back, you see that this trade was concluded on the 21st, right? 21st. So let's, on the 14th, this signal was made, posted. Then the all targets was met on the 21st. Therefore, this one is just on the within 7 hours. This BLZ is within 7 hours. So if you leave this trade to 2 to 3 days, it's likely that we are going to meet all the targets. So this comes to the end of this video, this particular trade. So I hope you have understood this. If you have any question, please ask. So these are just different techniques on how to be able to secure your profit, prevent a loss, and you trade more and more. All right, thank you. Then if this video adds any knowledge to you, if it is helpful at all, kindly click the like button, like the video. But if the video is not good for you, if it didn't add any value to your knowledge or to you at all, please do well also to click the dislike button. Then if you want to see more videos, please subscribe to my channel and put on the notification and get more values. Then, as you can see, I give trading signals for you to be able to be, if you want to be added on my trading signals, click on the link below, or chat me up on my social media handle, which is snajeze, right? Both Facebook, Instagram, and all that. The price to be added on my trading signals group is just $5 only, right? So with that, you can be added on my trading signal.